Hi, it's Jennifer Evans with Empowering Wellness Counseling Solutions. And this week is our last week of our part 1 of key steps to live a happier and healthier life and a life worth living success group. So we've had so much fun in our group and we've learned so much. The participants are just really excited to find people that they really connected with, and they realized that they weren't so alone and that other people had the same thoughts and feelings and experiences as they did. And, you know, we're all just trying to kind of strive to be the best that we can be and fight all of these distractions that come, these external validators, these implicit devaluing, the negative bias, the limiting beliefs, all these things that we do that really makes us question, like, is it worth it? Can we do this? Are we going to be successful? That doubt that sets in with us. And so this week, as we wrap it up, we are building a framework. We're putting it all together, building a framework for success and talking about the psychology of success. So I'm really excited. So the first thing we're going to talk about is what pushes us forward. How are we able to actually have success? And that is, we have dedication, we have accountability, and we have purpose. So those are the 3 pillars of success: accountability, purpose, and dedication. Accountability is saying that truth feedback loop. We are letting go of the doubt in ourselves, and we're trusting to share with others what our dreams are, what it is we want, what our values and beliefs are, the boundaries we want to set to be continuously going with what is internal in us and stop going for what is external. Really focusing on what is within. So that's accountability. It's really just having the strength, the dedication, the mindset that we're going to do this. Purpose is really, the vision. It's that vision of success and staying with it and knowing and setting intentions every single day that this is what I want to do. So purpose is really about focusing on the why. Why are we doing this? What's the point? That's how we come back to ourselves. That is how we get to success. And then we follow that up with dedication. You don't have to be motivated, but you do have to be dedicated. And that's why it earns a 3rd pillar in our pillars of success. Is dedication will get you everywhere in life. And that is atomic habits. That is, showing up every day. It's habit stacking. So that is your dedication. It's being the good enough self. It's letting go of a sense of perfectionism and just showing up every day, doing the best that you can within the capacity that you have on that day. And that may not be your best work, but at least you took a step forward. And so what moves us forward are the 3 pillars of success: accountability, purpose, dedication. And the other thing is that, when we're looking at the negative cycle, and we'll talk more about that in the next video, tomorrow's video, and go back to bad brain, you'll learn all about the negative cycle. We see that implicit devaluing builds the distressing feelings, which is why we do avoidance, which gives us the dopamine pool, short-term relief, but long-term anxiety gain, long-term implicit devaluing, low motivation and lack of capacity, which is going to give us more distressing feelings. So what pushes us forward is belief, is when you stick to, without a shadow of a doubt, your internal values and belief and say, this is it, this is what my cornerstone, this is what I base everything else off of. That's how you push forward. Is all it takes is to be mindful, to be present, to have radical acceptance. That's being present without judgment. that neutralizes your cycle. And then all you have to do is take one step forward. All you have to do is one thing in accountability, one thing in purpose, one thing in dedication. If you do one thing a day, you will start to build slowly the positive cycle. So that's what I have for you today. I do want to talk about, before we get out of here, archetypes of success. So we have 4 archetypes of success. They are the strategic climber, the innovative disruptor, the resiliency builder, and the collaborative achiever. So I do have a quiz you can click. If you go to the description below, you'll see a link. You'll get more information about these 4. You'll get a quiz so you can see which one you are, and then you get to see how you get out of what the barriers are for your way to achieve success and be able to maximize your success, push you forward. So keep following me. We're going to learn about barriers. We're going to learn about success dynamics. We've got a lot for you this week. I am Jennifer Evans with Empowering Wellness Counseling Solutions. Thank you so much. Hi, it's Jennifer Evans. I hope you are liking my videos. If you do, please comment below. Let me know if you have any questions. If there's topics that you're just dying to know about, and why do I do this and why do they do that, I would love to answer them. I do come from a cognitive behavioral background, but as we see in some of my videos, I love object relations. I love attachment theory. I love Erickson and his psychosocial developmental theories. So I do pull from a lot of different places in order to kind of build out that our thoughts, our feelings, our behaviors, something triggers it, and there's always a consequence after it. And that is the beauty of life and why we have a lot more control over our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors than we give ourselves credit for. This is a huge passion of mine, a calling, if you will. And I am here to support you. I've written 2 books, and I've got, the goal is 3 a year. So I've got several that are coming out in different, on different topics. But what we have right now, and you can go click on the Amazon link in the video descriptions below, but we have Saying Goodbye to Bad Brain. This is going to go and teach you everything you need to know about your negative narrative. So if you feel like life is hard and it just feels like you don't understand people, or you don't understand why somebody you love keeps making the dumbest mistakes and decisions, what is their problem? They have bad brain. Go read about it. Find some empathy. Find some grace, because that is just them recapitulating their past. And we do it for ourselves, and other people do it to us. And so when we know what they're doing, it makes it feel a lot less annoying and a lot more like we have agency over those experiences. So Saying Goodbye to Bad Brain. I also just released, and I'm very excited, is Key Steps to Living a Happier and Healthier Life. This is a workbook that is going to help you define what your values are, what success is for you, and what your vision of success, and it is going to go through everything that stresses us out and makes us live in suffering and despair, allow that bad brain to get involved, and instead of living in the present. So this will go through all the main things: building work-life balance, being able to be good enough, finding radical acceptance, decision making, which who would have thought that that was something, but it really breaks everything down that prevents you from living a happier and healthier life, and then allowing you to challenge those thoughts so that you can. So these are the key skills. So in my practice, I take the ABC model from Albert Ellis, through CBT. And I kind of open it up to this kind of overarching trajectory. And so we have awareness, acceptance, action. So the 3 A's of my treatment support with others, whether that's coaching or in therapy, through my books, and I have success groups as well. So I've got a lot of supports, and I use the same model. And that is, we need to build awareness about kind of why we do the things we do. We accept it. We don't agree, but we accept, okay, this is kind of my trajectory. I can see how it all comes together. I see trending patterns. I see how I act the same way. Actually, I get frustrated, but yet I'm acting the same exact ways because it is predictable, because that's my brain. It's bad brain working. It's a really good book. And so then we have action. And so I teach you lots and lots of ways to understand what the brain is doing and how to counter, how to challenge, counter, and do opposite actions. And so we have lots and lots of ways. The Bad Brain book has tons of ways in which we do that. And then the workbook has ways to start reflecting. We have exercises, activities, and journal prompts. And this book will actually, Key Steps to Living a Happier and Healthier Life, will follow my success group. So it is a 6-month success group. We break it down into 9 weeks. This is part 1, is living a happier and healthier life. Then we're going to have, we also have a part 2 section and a part 3. So you can come in at each of those sections, and it will have a continuous flow. Part 2 is our emotional regulation. So we're really looking at the relationship we have with ourselves and how the bad brain comes in and makes us reactionary, and how to calm and be more action oriented. Part 3 is interpersonal skills. How do you relate with others? How do you make yourself available? The key to life is you can't control the outcomes. You got to put all those processes out there. How do you put yourself out in that process to help others and to let others help you? That is section 3. We do have a subscription program, so accountability is everything, and it is in my first part of this workbook. So you can sign up, go to my website, counselingwellnesssolutions.com. It is in the description, and check out all of these great programs that I have set up to help everybody live a happier and healthier life, no matter where your state of change. Thank you so much. Please like and share my videos. I would appreciate it. Thank you.